Yeah, what a lot of people don't recognize out there is how big the college complex has become in America. If you look at the amount of dollars that go in every year into the college experience, everything related to college, it's around $600 billion per year. And the other thing that Skilled Trades is fighting against is the endowments of some of these colleges. You look at, and Kirk covers this quite extensively in the book, and we'll get into that later as we go through the series. Some of these colleges, like Harvard, have tens of billions of dollars in endowments. And one of the things that the colleges are that Skilled Trades is not is they're very, very organized. They've got a lobbying machine. They're using their money to make sure that the college message is consistent and strong, because they've got a big complex that they have to continue to feed with new students, right, Jim?
Yeah, and we found out a lot in doing a lot of the research. We found out that there've been a lot of games played and a lot of financial games that have been put together to do everything from price fixing to collusion on numbers of students taken in and so on like that, to further guarantee that, endowments were basically established to help with financial aid for students and to help student aid coming into their colleges, so that if they couldn't afford, more scholarships, more free rides, and those kind of things. And what they're finding in colluding with several of the Ivy League colleges especially is that that's not happening. What's happening is that they've gone from, in some colleges where 30% of all of the applicants that to their colleges were accepted, down to 6 and 6, 7, 8, 9%. And those that are being accepted are financially capable of pretty much taking care of themselves without needing any financial aid. At the same time, they've jacked up their tuitions, and they've taken in more donations, big donations, even foreign donations, which is another issue. And the bottom line is that their endowments keep growing because they don't have to spend that much, and their enrollments are being held down to a minimum, to where they don't have to put the money out of the endowment. The endowment just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and a lot of this information came out of that big lawsuit, right?
Right.
There was Asian Americans were, I think they put together a class action and went after some of the big colleges, and that's where all this information came from, was out of that court case, right?
Yeah, they went after like 14 of the big Ivy League and Eastern colleges that had huge endowments, like Harvard and all of them, and basically for colluding and price fixing. They were all raising their tuitions at the same time and bringing them up higher and higher, much higher than inflation, which we have numbers for that too. But they weren't, they weren't looking at trying to get more students in and more opportunity. They were looking at how to build their endowment funds up, regardless of the student. And where they do take in students that get student loans and so on, which is another issue. If they drop out, they drop out. So the student might be in there for 2 semesters or whatever, a year or whatever, and drop out with a huge, $20,000 student loan debt and nothing to show for it. And the colleges, they're not willing to use their huge endowments to help any of these students out so that they don't have that problem. So it's a double-edged sword. It's really getting ugly. And I think what's encouraging is that, to me, the American people are beginning to wake up to this and see this whole education monopoly in America is under attack right now, and it should be.